What's up, Salon Centric family? How is everything going? My name is Blake Reed Evans, and I am a It Takes a Pro team member and Redken artist. And I'm coming to you live from my house to share with you guys all stuff about social media. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to be here with every single one of you to talk about social media. Again, introduce myself. My name is Blake Reed Evans, and I'm an It Takes a Pro team member and a Redken artist. And I stand before you as someone who is just really passionate about social media. It is one of my favorite things in our industry. And I can share with you, social media has completely just flipped my world upside down. And I'm just so excited that every single one of you is here hanging out with us and just talking about all things social media, because I've really learned that, social media is what keeps us connected. And I think now more than ever, it is so important for us to be able to stay connected whenever it comes to social media. So what we promise to share with you is just stuff on how to stay socially active, particularly as it comes in today's day and age with everything that we're facing, and how to stay connected with our clients, and maybe even how to generate some sales as it comes to retail, or just making sure that we're securing our business for the future. But what I want to know is, for everyone that's on right now, go ahead and comment your name and your city, where you're from, so that we can get to know each other a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Blake from Tampa. Perfect. All right. So I'm so excited to be here with you guys, because I think some of the things that we need to think about whenever it comes to social media is just understanding our client's point of view, right? So what's up, Lindsay? Hi, Brittany. And thinking about it from the guest perspective, I've seen a lot of funny memes that are going around in our industry talking about, what people's hair is going to look like, or, don't you dare cut your own hair, or things like that. But we also have to put ourselves in our guests' shoes and think about like exactly what they're going through, right? So when you're at home, how do you feel about your hair? Like right now, I have roots going on, my fade has grown out, all of those things. It's really important to recognize that we're all could feel a little down about ourselves. So what I'm after is practice kindness whenever it comes to social media. Go ahead and give us some hearts if you agree that kindness is the best way to be, because these kind of things is what is necessary in today's day and age. Hi, Embry. So being kind is one of the biggest things I've learned. So, there are so many amazing ways for us to be able to positive frame our engagements with our guests. So yes, do we want our clients to avoid coloring their hair at home? The answer is 100% yes. Totally. However, with that, we want to make sure that we are being as positive as possible. So I've been seeing a really awesome movement that's called Root for Me. So that's where the stylist is not coloring their hair at home to say, okay, I'm not going to color my hair because you can't either, and it's all good. And then what they're asking is their clients to post pictures of their roots saying, I'm waiting for my stylist. And I think that that's one of the best, most positive streams that I've seen. But let's be honest, we have guests, and I don't know about you guys, but let me know in the comments, are you guys spending more time in front of the mirror than ever? Because I've been like in the mirror doing like extra skincare. I've been breaking out my Dermalogica stuff. I've been doing more and more. So with that, we really want to make sure that we can expect that guests are going to do their own color. Now, everyone just take a deep breath in with me. Deep breath out. It's going to be okay. Because what we need to recognize is that, yeah, they're totally going to do their own color. But here's the thing. I realize that if they're going to do their own color, it's all good. That means we're going to have some corrective color situations when we come into the salon. And I don't know about you, but that means we're going to make more what, everybody? Yeah, exactly. That means that we're going to be making a little bit more money. Now, that is a good thing for us, but we need to be armed with information whenever it comes to corrective color situations that you guys are all facing. So some of the situations that I've been thinking about a lot is we're going to be facing dark roots. We're going to be facing long roots. We are going to be facing banding. We are going to be facing brassy hair. We're going to be facing ultra faded hair. These are all situations that we're going to be facing. So it's really important for us to recognize that these things are what we're going to be facing in the salon. So if you're interested in that kind of education, we're going to encourage you to head to redkenpro.com. That's redkenpro.com. And there's a class that I'm going to actually be teaching with Jarek Fruits, another Redken artist, and it's all about color correction, but the situations that we're going to be facing inside the salon. So right whenever we get back. But here's the thing, we saw a whole bunch of you just jumped on, what we're talking about in terms of social media is that we're going to practice kindness. What's up, Jace? And it's so important for us to practice kindness. And I want you all to go ahead and give us some hearts if you guys are ready to be a little bit kinder on social media. Because, I was on the phone with one of my clients and she was like, my old hairdresser keeps posting all of these mean things about clients coloring their hair, but she's like, I feel bad about myself, so I'm gonna color my hair whether you like it or not, Blake. And she was almost a little defensive. And I was like, it's okay. You know what? I've got your back whenever you come back in the salon, whenever we're ready. I think that kindness goes way further. And I don't know about you, but as you guys are all connecting with your guests and making them phone calls, do you feel like you're spending more time on the phone with them than ever? And I think that this is where my favorite part of social media kicks in, and it is all about community. And our guests is our community. So we need to make sure that we are nourishing that relationship more than ever. So when it comes to some of the things I recommend for you, the biggest thing is to really make sure that you stay consistent. So we're going to ask that you post like normal. That yes, you should definitely post any COVID-19 updates, that you make sure that you say whatever offerings that you might be having. But the biggest thing is to post like normal. And I really want to make sure that you guys are all doing that, because business will be back to normal at some point. And what I would hate is for all of you to have like beautiful Instagram feeds, and then all of a sudden it's like, COVID-19, 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 and then back to normal. So what we're going to ask is that you just start mixing in some of the information, because what we know is that things will get better, and that business will go back to usual. So make sure that you start mixing things up together. Now, I want to know if you guys have any questions for me as it pertains to social media or business or anything right now. So whenever we say post like normal, that means that you need to dig deep into your camera roll and find some photos that you may have left because you're a little unsure about posting them. If you guys have ever taken pictures of something and have not liked that picture, but held on to it in your camera roll, go ahead and hit the like button, because I was just scrolling through my camera roll this weekend, and I realized that I have so many photos, and maybe they're not my favorite, but guess what, everybody? It's time for us to break out those photos, because we're gonna run out of content. And that means that we need to dig deep. The other thing that we've also learned is that dig deep into your camera rolls, but also go back farther into your Instagram feed. Maybe there's a photo that you really loved, but you can repost again. And I share that with you because, yes, you need to put your updates, but also you can also dig deep into your Instagram feed and post some of your old hair photos. I think that's one of the biggest things. Let's see. We have some good questions coming up. Let's see. New to using social media for my hair and makeup. Do you have any advice on getting started? Thank you, Nisi, for that question. So that's a really great question. I think that the biggest thing is to get clear on what being professional means to you. So what we mean by being professional is like create a voice for yourself as a brand. If you notice, like SalonCentric, it does a really great job at sounding like a person, yet they are a brand. And you are a person that is also a brand. So think about, and what helped me with this was I started like writing down all of my favorite brands. So yes, like hair brands, but also think like skincare, makeup, clothing, hotels, things of that nature, and go to their social media channels and see what kind of voice that they use, the kind of language that they use, the emojis that they use, and then figure out your voice, because I think that that's the most important thing. And then also, now I'm going to get really close to all of you guys. We need to commit to having all of our pages professional. That means that we have a professional Facebook page, Instagram page, and TikTok page. And the reason being is that we want this to make sure that we are on a professional level, that we're not using personal pages. So I hope that helps you, Nisi. It's a good starting point for sure. Nicole wants to know, are you FaceTiming your clients or doing tutorials for your guests, braiding, deep conditioner, demos, etc.? Yeah, Nicole, that's a really great question. I definitely would say like hop on a FaceTime call, or what's really cool on Instagram is that you can video chat with your clients and they don't have to have your phone number. So that is a really great feature where you can, you don't have to actually give them your phone number, but what you can do is just teach them how to like blow dry their fringe, because maybe they come in for weekly blow dries. You can totally teach them how to do braids, deep conditioners, things like that. But what's cool with all this downtime that we have is just start recording videos of yourself, or record videos of yourself on a mannequin, and then text them to your clients. Like, I think that's the biggest thing is even if I'm not calling my clients, I'm just texting them and saying like, hey, I miss you. I can't wait to see you again. Is there anything that you need from me? And, you know, I think that those few things, like staying connected with them, is a great idea. So that's a great idea, Nicole. Bobby wants to know, when is the class that you're doing for corrective color? Okay, so we're doing it on Zoom, and it is going to be next Tuesday, April 14th, from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern time, and it's all about color correction situations that we're going to be facing in the salon when we get back. I'm doing it with Redken artist Jarek Fruits and myself, and it's the Redken Exchange Live. It's a free class, so all you need to do is head to redkenpro.com, and then you're going to see a little logo that said Redken loves you, and you can hop on there and there's going to be information for you. Esmeralda said that she has hundreds of photos to use, and I bet you all do too, so make sure that you get it. Okay, so when a client reaches out to you about their roots, what do you say for them to do? Jacqueline, thank you for this question. Okay, so what I have learned is that the L'Oreal Color Spray, the Root Spray, it is a lifesaver. Like, thank you L'Oreal Pro for coming out with this product a long time ago. And what we've been doing at our salon is we've been taking orders daily over the phone, processing the payments over the phone. And then we've been shipping our clients the L'Oreal Root Color Spray, and it is a lifesaver. It's really cool because you just need to, it sprays and has a little nozzle on it, and it will conceal their gray roots. This is the most ideal situation because it is a temporary hair color. So it'll come off of their hair. And what I've also been doing, Jacqueline, too, is just making sure that I thank them for reaching out. So what I do is I say, thank you so much for reaching out. I'm so thankful for you. I miss you. Here's what your options are. And what's cool is that all you need to do is, if you want to order these for your clients, you can hop onto SalonCentric's app and order them to your house. There's free shipping at $50, and you can run a little shipping company from your house, or talk to your salon managers and see what you can do. But that L'Oreal Pro Root Concealer is a lifesaver. We've sold so many of those root sprays already, and we've only been up and running with that shipping for about a week or so. Let's see. Yes, and all this education is really good. Perfect. So stylists, post photos of your progress over the year when you're a rock stars in training to encourage your recent graduates or new team members in your community. Randy, I love that idea. I think that, you know, post your work. Like if you guys follow me, so my Instagram name is @BlakeReedEvans. If you go on Instagram and keep scrolling far enough back, you'll see my post. But Randy, I think I'm going to do that. Actually in 2 posts. I'll post that on Instagram and just talk about the progression. I love that idea. But what's really cool too, you know, Kirby said that she misses doing hair. I'm craving to do a highlight or a style or something. These, the Redken Exchange classes are complimentary, and you can actually go hands-on with us while doing these classes. And yeah, I miss doing hair too, Kirby. I can't wait to teach that class just to do some hair. I've been playing on some mannequins and stuff like that as well. Perfect. I've been doing videos on at-home hair care with their products, getting good comments and questions for future videos. Cindy, okay, so thank you so much for that, Cindy, because what's cool is that your followers or your clients will tell you what kind of content that they want. So what's cool is like they'll comment, be like, I love this styling video. Well, then guess what? That means that you can put even more styling videos up because that's what they're looking for and talking about their hair care and stuff like that. I love that. So what do we do if our clients contact us requesting services? Kirby also asked. Okay, everyone take a deep breath in with me. Deep breath out. Understand that they love you so much that they're asking you to do their hair. It feels good to be loved. But what I'm going to recommend though, is that you say, thank you so much for reaching out to me. And that is a key thing, is to make sure that you say, thank you so much for reaching out to me. And then the next thing that we need to follow up with is saying, I really appreciate you so much and I miss you and I can't wait to see you in the salon again. However, my salon company is sticking to the CDC guidelines and I will see you with and here's a key word, flexible reopening date of XYZ date. Okay, so the reason why we do that is we want to use the term flexible date. And the flexible date means that it could change on us. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm in Florida and it has changed 3 times in 1 week on when we can reopen. As it stands right now, May 1st is when we can reopen. But the biggest thing is to thank them, tell them that you miss them, tell them you can't wait to see them after your flexible reopening date. And here, it's just interesting, you know, and I think that the clients just need to understand that whenever they're asking us to come do house calls and stuff like that, they're putting not only us at risk, but their families at risk too. So we want to make sure that we are nice about it though. And I think that that'll be the recurring theme is when someone says something, you just say, thank you so much for sharing that with me and continuing on. Let's see. So Carly wants to know, do you think it's 100% necessary to keep up with client engagement? Like, how important do you think it is? You know, Carly, I think it's really important because here's the thing. I've learned that when clients are typically driving to our salons, they have to pass 10 salons in order to get to our salon. That's 10 salons that on their way to our salon, they pass to come to us. So how lucky are we? Now, online, how many stylists or salons do you think that your clients pass online? So I'll let you simmer with that for a second, but I know for a fact that that is a lot of people. So engagement is so necessary. So just liking and commenting on your clients' pictures, sending them text messages and stuff like that is important. And now more than ever is the best time for us to do it because we have the time. I don't know about you, but I'm so busy being busy that, you know, it's easy to miss, but that's a really great question. Kirby wants to know, what if they just want products? Kirby, we've actually been doing that. It takes us a couple more days to get them the products, but we've totally been shipping them our products to their houses. And we've actually been even using a delivery service for them to do next day delivery, where it's all contactless. So we just set it outside the salon, and then from the salon, they drop it off at the front door of our clients' houses. And it's been really successful for us. It's not an income generator by any means, but it's helping our clients and making sure that we're there for them during a time whenever they need us, and we can't physically be there for them, but at least we can get them their good shampoo, conditioner, styling products, and root color sprays. But if you guys are into this, go ahead and give us some hearts and reactions, because I love all the questions that you guys are having. Jace, great question. Perfect. Oh, Kirby wants to know, I don't have a mannequin. Pivot Point has great mannequins that you can order and get them to your house, and they're having a sale right now too, I think. Okay, great question, Cindy. What is the difference between personal and professional pages? I only use my Insta and Facebook for my work to understand about making it professional. So when your Instagram, you'll know that your Facebook, thank you guys so much for the reactions, that's awesome. So your Facebook questions are, you'll know it's professional because it's very obvious that it is. So if your client can add you as a friend on Facebook, that means that you have a personal page. But if they can like your page, then that means it's professional. If you're interested on getting that set up for yourself, Cindy, all you need to do is just type in Google, set up business page, and then there'll be a really good tutorial that taught me how to get everything set up. Perfect. Kirby, how much do you think the background of the videos matter? I don't have a professional setup at my house. Me either, Kirby. So are you guys ready to see something? Okay, so here is my setup. That's my bookshelf. That's my lamp. That's my window that's open so I can have good lighting. And then here is my stand at home, and that's what I have going on. This is just a corner in my bedroom. So you can see I took the pictures off the wall so the background is clean. It doesn't need to be perfect. And listen, it's no secret that all of us are at home. So if you're making videos, it's all good. I can share with you that I did get some stuff to start stepping up my backgrounds, but honestly, my walls are a good color. So I'm tucked into the corner of my bedroom. So I hope that helps. Perfect. Hey, Gary, what's up? Miss you. It's been so long. Perfect. So what other questions do you guys have? Do you educate your guests who are waiting to get their hair color to not use box color? Yeah, Pam, we were talking about it earlier, and I think the biggest thing is to be nice about it. But if they do it, just say, I totally understand, and I can't wait to see you back in the salon, and please be careful. I think that as long as we positive frame everything is staying good. Perfect. Great content. I just started booth renewal in March, and then all this happened. Any great suggestions? Yeah, Kirby, I totally, I can't imagine what you're going through. I have some salons that are friends that just opened salons as well, and it's a crazy time. I think that the best thing that you can do is stay engaging. So here's a couple of tips that I have for you. This is for everybody though. If you want to get new clients, this is a great way, is to hang out on hashtags. So what I mean by that is go on Instagram and search for hashtags that are local. So think about, like, for example, I'm in Tampa, Florida. So I look at Tampa blogger, I look at Tampa fashion, Tampa photographer, Tampa mommy blogger, all of these things. So just think about whatever your city is or whatever the biggest city is near you and look at these hashtags. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go on to those photos or those profiles and you're going to like and comment on some of those photos. Now, the biggest thing is to recognize is that you don't need to comment come see me for services. It's just literally a comment that says oh, I love your shoes, cute dog, awesome dress, awesome hair, whatever it is that's relevant to the photo. But just start liking and commenting on these things. And it is the best way. I've gotten so many great clients through doing that. It feels a little weird at first, to be honest, but then you get kind of used to it. And if someone doesn't want to engage back, that's the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, they follow you back and maybe book an appointment with you in the future. It seems like you guys like that, but go ahead and give more hearts if that was helpful. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so even someone said in Utah, I can get I can get in my salon a couple days, thank goodness. That's awesome to hear. How can you gain real potential followers, client followers at this time? I think it's just staying engaging, and just remember, my friends, please post like normal. I think that is the most important thing, is just, yes, do your COVID-19 updates. Of course you need to do that, but also do business as normal on social media. Like, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing people make right now, is that they've turned all of their social media to COVID-19 content. And, yes, you need to post your updates, but we also need to make sure that we post like normal. So what's really cool is mannequin content does really well. Some of my most liked photos last year was pictures of mannequins. So don't think that a mannequin can't get a lot of engagement. And then also look back in your archives for more stuff. I think that's the best stuff. Great question. So now in social media, I teach this a lot. It's my favorite subject to teach. But there are facts and then there are opinions on social media. My opinion about how often you should post is around 3 times a week onto your feed is plenty. But when it comes to your Instagram stories, my recommendation is to posting at least twice a day. Now, your feed needs to be a little bit more put together than your stories, but your stories can actually be really great stuff. That's where I post my funny stuff and my memes and my surveys and selfies and stuff like that. I post a lot of that stuff in my Instagram story. And then my Instagram feed, I post to there about 3 times a week, but this is more opinion. It works really well for me to where I don't feel like I'm overwhelming myself, most importantly, or overwhelming the people who follow me. So I hope that helps you, Cindy. Haley said, I'm a cosmetology student. I really want to use this time to learn while out of school. Do you know of any good braiding videos? Okay, so what I'm going to encourage you to do is to search, once we're done with this, go back onto SalonCentric's page and search for all the amazing braiding videos. If you just search the page for braiding, my friend Antonio Estrada has amazing braiding content, and there's so many other content on there. What you can also do is go on the SalonCentric app and type in braiding, and you're going to get great braiding content and videos. You can check out Sam Villa Professional as well. They have such great content over there at Sam Villa. And there's also a class called Finish and Know Why that's being presented by the Redken Exchange. And if you go to redkenpro.com, you can sign up for that class for free. And it'll be, I think it's in 3 weeks, that class will be going on. And it's going to be amazing. It's taught by Lindsay Olson and Sarah Bramham, and that should be good with braiding. But Haley, to be honest, my biggest piece of advice when it comes to braiding is to be forgiving of yourself, because these little fingers are just trying to figure out exactly what to do. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see. Oh, suggesting gift cards to your clients. Ashley, great question. So we're going to take 2 more questions and then that'll be the end of this. Gift cards are a great business builder. And if you're looking to have some income stream come into your salon, offering gift cards and then also offering gift cards with a bonus is one of the best things that I can advise you to do, because it'll at least help give you a cushion with money. And what we're doing at our salon is offering a 20% bonus for all gift cards purchased. And it's a great time for your guests to, earn something while you are also earning something as well. Let's see. Yeah, e-gift cards, email campaigns, good stuff. But, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for tuning in. I want to keep this the conversation going. So connect with me. My Instagram name is @BlakeReedEvans. That's BlakeReedEvans. And, I just want to be a resource there for you. Hairdressers are my passion. Education is my passion. And I want to be there for all of you. So feel free to connect. Stay tuned to SalonCentric, because there's all of us from the It Takes a Team or Pro team are connecting here and doing education for you. Thank you so much for this amazing conversation. I'm thankful for every single one of you. I hope every single one of you are staying safe, stay social, and stay socially distant during this time. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.